There's a lovely romantic notion that to be a proper gardener, you must possess acres of rolling land, a charmingly rusted tractor, and perhaps a loyal border collie to supervise your every move. It's a wonderful picture, but I'm here to tell you it's a load of old compost. The truth is, the most profound gardening transformations can happen in the smallest of spaces. You don't need a sprawling estate to grow your own food. All you truly need is a bit of sun, some decent soil, and a humble bucket. Yes, a simple bucket. It's the great democratizer of the gardening world, allowing anyone, anywhere to experience the pure joy of nurturing a plant from seed into something delicious and life-sustaining. Think of it, a sunny balcony in the heart of the city, a small paved patio behind a terraced house, even a bright windowsill in a top-floor flat can become your personal market garden. The bucket is your plot of land. It's a self-contained, manageable, and wonderfully mobile little ecosystem that you control completely. There are no epic battles with invasive weeds or mysterious soil deficiencies to diagnose across a vast patch. Your garden is right there, contained neatly within those plastic walls, ready to do your bidding. It's gardening on your terms, which is precisely how it should be. Did you know that some of the most productive gardens in the world are, in essence, container gardens? Vertical farms in bustling cities feed thousands using principles not so different from our trusty bucket. It's all about maximizing the potential of a small space. A single bucket can yield a surprising amount of produce. One tomato plant, for instance, can keep a family in fresh salads for an entire summer. Imagine a line of them, a brigade of buckets, marching along your wall. You'd have more tomatoes than you know what to do with, which is, I assure you, a very good problem to have. So, let's dispel this myth once and for all. You do not need to wait until you own that mythical farm to start your gardening journey. Your journey can begin today, with a trip to the local hardware shop. Gardening isn't about the amount of land you own, it's about the connection you forge with the earth, even if that earth is confined to a 5-gallon container. It's about the simple, profound act of growing, and for that a bucket is more than enough. It's the perfect place to start. Right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. The first step is, of course, acquiring your vessel. You're looking for a food-grade bucket, typically around 5 gallons in size. These are sturdy, spacious, and perfect for most vegetables. Don't just grab any old bucket from the shed that once held paint or chemicals. We want to grow food, not conduct a science experiment. The most crucial trick, and please do not skip this, is to drill drainage holes in the bottom. About 5 to 6 holes, each the size of a 10-pence piece, will do splendidly. Without these, your plant's roots will sit in water and rot, and a sad, soggy plant is a sight no gardener wants to see. Next up is the soil. Now don't be tempted to simply scoop up soil from your garden bed or a nearby park. That soil is often too heavy and compacted for containers and might contain weed seeds or pests. You want to buy a good quality potting mix specifically designed for containers. This mix is light, airy, and formulated to hold just the right amount of moisture while allowing for excellent drainage. Think of it as giving your plant a lovely, fluffy duvet to tuck its roots into. You can also mix in a bit of compost for an extra nutrient boost. Your plants will thank you for it with a more robust and flavorful harvest. Now for the fun part, choosing your crops. For beginners, I recommend starting with plants that are known to be forgiving and productive in containers. Leafy greens like lettuce and spinach are fantastic choices. Herbs such as basil, mint, and parsley are practically foolproof. If you have a good 6 hours of sun, you absolutely must try a bush tomato variety or perhaps some peppers. Bush beans are another brilliant option, as are radishes and spring onions. The key is to read the seed packet. It will tell you everything you need to know about the plant's needs. Don't try to grow a massive pumpkin in a single bucket. That's just asking for heartbreak. Finally, placement and watering. Most vegetables need at least 6 hours of direct sunlight per day to thrive, so find the sunniest spot on your patio, balcony, or doorstep. Your buckets are mobile, so you can even chase the sun throughout the day if you're feeling particularly dedicated. As for watering, containers dry out much faster than garden beds. On hot, sunny days, you'll likely need to water them every morning. The best way to check is the finger test. Stick your finger about an inch into the soil. If it feels dry, it's time to give your plant a good thorough drink until you see water running out of the drainage holes. The most obvious benefit of your bucket garden is, of course, the food. There is simply no comparison between a tomato picked warm from the vine and one that has traveled hundreds of miles to a supermarket shelf. The flavor is more intense, the texture is perfect, and the satisfaction is immeasurable. You grew that. This immediate access to fresh, nutrient-dense produce can have a remarkable impact on your family's diet and your grocery bill. A few well-tended buckets can significantly reduce your spending on fresh vegetables and herbs, especially during the peak growing season. It's like having a free organic grocery aisle right outside your door. Beyond the plate, bucket gardening is an education. It teaches us one of life's most valuable skills: how to provide for ourselves. It reconnects us to the cycles of nature, a rhythm we often lose in our busy modern lives. For children, it's a magical experience. They learn where their food comes from, that carrots don't just appear in plastic bags. They learn about patience, nurturing, and the quiet rewards of consistent effort. These are lessons that extend far beyond the garden, enriching their understanding of the world and building a foundation of practical knowledge that will serve them for a lifetime. Let's not overlook the simple therapeutic joy of it all. Tending to your plants can be a meditative act. The gentle routine of watering, weeding, and watching for new growth can be incredibly calming, a perfect antidote to a stressful day. It's a chance to slow down, to focus on something simple and alive, and believe it or not, a well-arranged and flourishing container garden can actually boost your property's appeal. A balcony bursting with life or a patio adorned with productive, beautiful plants adds color, charm, and a sense of vitality to your home. It shows care and attention to detail, which is always a valuable asset. Ultimately, this small-scale gardening cultivates more than just food. It cultivates a mindset of abundance and resourcefulness. It demonstrates that you can create value and sustenance from very little. You are not just a consumer, you are a producer. This shift in perspective is empowering. It builds confidence and fosters a can-do spirit that can permeate other areas of your life. Every crisp lettuce leaf and juicy strawberry is a testament to your ability to create, to nurture, and to provide. It's a powerful feeling, and it all starts with a single bucket. When we talk about generational wealth, we often think of stocks, property, or financial inheritance. But I believe true, lasting wealth is also built on skills, knowledge, and security. What could be more fundamental to security than the ability to feed your family? By embracing something as simple as bucket gardening, you are planting the seeds of food independence. You are creating a buffer against rising food costs and potential supply chain disruptions. This knowledge, passed down from you to your children and grandchildren, is a form of wealth that can never be lost or devalued. It's the gift of self-sufficiency. This is the very ethos we champion at Ancestry Lands. Our mission is to help families build generational wealth not just through land ownership, but through the knowledge of how to make that land, no matter how small, productive, and sustainable. A bucket garden is the first step on a much larger journey. It's a practical, hands-on classroom for learning the principles of agriculture and land stewardship. The lessons you learn from tending a few pots on your balcony are the same fundamental lessons needed to manage a larger garden, or even a small homestead one day. You are building a legacy of capability. Imagine the future. The skills you master today become the stories you tell tomorrow. You'll be the parent or grandparent who taught everyone how to grow the best tomatoes, the one who always had fresh basil on hand. This shared activity strengthens family bonds and creates lasting memories rooted in the earth. It becomes part of your family's culture, a tradition of growing and sharing. This is how you build a resilient family unit, one that is connected to its food source and to each other. This is the quiet, powerful accumulation of generational wealth in its most wholesome form. Your journey towards greater food independence and a richer family legacy can start right now. We invite you to stay connected with Ancestry Lands. Follow us for more tips, tricks, and inspiration on your path to becoming a more self-sufficient landowner, whether your land is measured in acres or in buckets. The power to grow, to provide, and to build a lasting legacy is in your hands. Pick up a bucket, get some soil, and plant a seed. You will be amazed at what grows.